Delta Airlines are facing backlash because of one of their employees who was running the social media. What the response was, um, as you can see in the image, someone says, "Since 2001, we take our shoes off in every airport because of a terrorist attack in U.S. soil. Now imagine getting into a Delta flight and seeing workers with Hamas badges in the air. What do you do?" And then the Delta person replied, I hear you, as I'd be terrified as well. Personally, our employees reflect our culture, and we do not take it lightly when our policy is not being followed. Um, this has been deleted. It should not have been allowed in the first place. Um, and why would anyone be terrified by the Palestinian flag? Why is the person who tweeted and the reply, why are they both, or at least trying to like make it look like the Palestine flag is the same as when you look at a Palestine flag, you think of terrorism. Like, why are they both doing that? Or they're trying to make it look like they're doing that. And if they're not, then they need to word it better. But look how silly they are. And hopefully, the person who replied is sacked immediately. Forget about investigations, all the other stuff. And they thought they could just delete it and get away with it. We need a response. And also, what is wrong with wearing a Palestine flag or anything like that? People who wear Israel flags, no one bats an eyelid. People want to wear a Palestine flag, people start crying. All these same Zionists want to start crying when people wear Palestine flags, but then they'll happily wear their Israel flag. Do you see how silly these people are? And then they're scared of a flag and they equate it with terrorism. What kind of nonsense is that? Absolute nonsense that they are afraid of a flag, and they're the ones that are doing far worse, and they should be able to wear the flag without anyone saying anything. Um, it shows you some of these people how much they hate Palestinians. They do not care for humanity or humans because of their behavior. Many of these people, they do not care, and this is an example of people, they're so brainwashed and their hatred is so deep that even a flag they think is terrorism when it's just a flag of a country. And if they're crying about Hamas, Palestine existed before Hamas, so and the flag existed before Hamas. So what are they gonna say about that? Or they're just regurgitating nonsense and they're just ignorant, like we see here. Hopefully, um, the individual who replied is fired immediately, and people boycott Delta Airlines until we at least hear a clarification and an apology and other things, because it's not acceptable to just casually say a whole country is um without anything to do with terrorism or terrorists. If someone said that about Israel, people would go, they'd get angry and it'd be headline news. But casually just saying the whole country, the flag of that country, and just you think of terrorism or whatever else is not acceptable, and um, it needs to be dealt with severely and immediately.